Good morning, Pastor Steve here. Proverbs 24, verses 8 and 9 say, "He who plots to do evil will be called a schemer. The devising of foolishness is sin, and the scoffer is an abomination to men." Matthew Poole, in his commentary of the Holy Bible, says, "A schemer, a master of mischief." The sense is, though he covers his wicked devices with fair pretenses, and would be better esteemed, yet he shall be noted and branded with that infamy which is due him. The scoffer is an abomination. Do you recall when Nehemiah was rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem? There were two guys who, well, many others, but who really were against it, and they actually came in and cussed him out all the time. Tobiah and Sanballat, and Nehemiah 2:19, when Sanballat the Horonite and Tobiah the Ammonite official and Geshem the Arab heard of it, they laughed at us and despised us and said, "What is this thing that you're doing? Will you rebel against the king?" Nehemiah, in the next verse, gave a good answer. "So I answered them and said, the God of heaven himself will prosper us. Therefore we, his servants, will arise and build, but you have no heritage or right or memorial in Jerusalem." Then, like all oppressors who have no real answer, they said, but it happened when they heard it, in verse 4, that they were furious and very indignant, and they mocked the Jews and spoke before the brothers in the army of Samaria and said, "What are these feeble Jews doing? Will they fortify themselves? Will they offer sacrifices? Will they revive the stones from the heaps of rubbish, stones that are burned?" Now Tobiah the Ammonite was beside him, and he said, "Whatever they build, if even a fox goes on it, he'll break the walls down." Sort of like the famous atheist who said, if you cannot win an argument with a Christian, mock them. Do they even know what an abomination is? Now, you ponder that, Pastor Steve.